think we are going to be starting a little bit sooner than planned. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so here we are, back in Nimath, in our outpost that we finished up last time. So, today I'm thinking what we do is we'll just bounce around to a couple of different places in Nimath and do a little bit of looting. Just, we can, might as well. Just double checking our gear. Looks like we do need to do some re-outfitting of some of the stuff. Oh man, yeah, those are pretty low. We're gonna need to fix those. Garbage. We don't want that guy at all. That's a Mark 9. We don't need that here at all. What else do we have? Fine there. Oh yeah, we got lots of stuff to unload. Alright. Go take care of all of that. Finish up from yesterday. And we will get to looting and see what Nimath has to offer us. I mean, besides the Doomed Outpost, because we know the Doomed Outpost is awesome. Okay, I can go on the shelf. Nice. This is the one that had everything else? Yes, it did. Get all those out of there. Load. Load. That's empty. I'm empty too. That one's empty too. Alright. Let's go ahead, refill that guy. That is really low on power. We'll go and charge him up before we go. Got find and this one too? Yeah. That one is a find. Why can I not see those? There we go. And screw it. I'm just gonna put that guy there too. Alright, run over to our power station quick, plug in our jetpack. Only do a little bit of work and get this reconfigured so that way it's a little bit easier to recharge our suits and everything, because that's something we'll have to be doing fairly frequently. My goal is to also possibly warp ourselves over to Athnar today and begin setting up an outpost there, because Athnar is where we're going to find the Arges. Now, you don't have to do all of this work that I'm doing to find Arges. You can just go through the main story. You will get one given to you, but I'm doing this just because in case yours ends up getting destroyed, it's a good idea to know where to get other ones. So since yesterday, almost a full, I guess 22 hours or so, this is how much we've used. Not a whole lot, and I mean we're consuming 1,500 power a second, so it's pretty dang good. No sun exposure. Interesting. Okay. That on right now. What do these charge? I guess we'll wait for it. Alright, so another thing to note for any of you that are making bases, you want to always keep your modules powered on. And the reason why is that if you don't, they take accelerated damage, or I should say when they're powered on, they take reduced damage. I guess that's technically the way that it's coded in. So I think it's something like 25% the damage that it would normally take over time. I have watched people where over a week they've had to spend literally, like, they played one day, they took a break for like 5 or 6 days, came back, and they had to spend probably a good hour to 2 hours just going around repairing stuff, gathering hydrogen so they could continue repairing things. It was not conducive to making progress. So on this server, I've reduced the amount of decay that happens to much less. They will be changing that in the next update I read. Something to do with solar radiation causing the damage as opposed to it just being a straight decay. Which would be nice, you know, having that will be a good thing. Come on, buddy. Now, if I was smart, I would have plugged this in last night, but yeah, you know me, I'm sometimes not too smart. I'll make sure I keep that in mind for tomorrow. Or I'll make sure I have backups that I can take with. Come on, you're almost there. Alright. There we go. Let's go out and head to a derelict and see what we can find there. Ow. I mean, for the most part, it's going to be the same thing as what we've seen thus far. Each of the different planets does have different things that spawn there. So, but I'll check a couple more just to make sure that, you know, you guys see everything that there is to see, or as much as possible. We do need to get a fabrication module and a command module would be ideal. A command module would be really nice to have. As an alternative, we could just get ourselves another Stereops to leave docked here at all times so you can find it again. That's probably the easiest route to go. I need to get more carbon filters. Oh goody, it did fully pressurize. I wasn't thinking it was going to. Oh yeah, we're still fairly full. That's okay. We'll make room. Alright, first things first. Ooh, it looks like we do have... Interesting, okay. Apparently, they're no longer as rare as what I once thought they were. I guess we're gonna have to add a custom orbit here. Like that. We want to swing over to about there. 3. Make this quick. Okay, 10-second jump, that works for me. Oh, it's so nice with the sun behind the planet. It's not blinding anymore. I'll go ahead and loot that doomed outpost again just because, you know, it's there, no sense just letting it plummet into the planet without looting it. Especially since it has good stuff. And while we're over here, let's do a quick scan. Not that I care about anything there. Whoa. Okay, that's a lot of things. I'm still holding out hope that there's going to be an Arges that spawns here. I know there's not, but, you know, I can dream. Get up here real quick, loot this, get some more, hopefully some more circuits and T4 components. Would be nice to have. And it looks like we are in a debris field. Of course we are. That's fine. Before I go unload my ammo, because I'm almost full on ammo. So. Alright. We'll trigger the depressurization, quickly get our helmet on. And let us go loot. Ow, that is bright. I will check the outside at the end. It looks like this always spawns with the 2 damage transistors, a burned PDU, and ruptured insulator. So that's really nice to see. And I think I see the catalysts in here. Yep, good lord. That will help us out a lot for when we start going to like IA, or however you pronounce it. Since our solars will not work out there, we're gonna need a... Is that almost full? Yeah, that's almost full of nitro. Wow. Yeah, when we go to EO, we're gonna need a power supply module to recharge our ship because our solars will not function. So having those catalysts will be kind of a godsend. Nothing there. Nothing on that. Same thing with proximity loot in here. I don't even think this is technically there. I can float right through it. There. I feel like this is actually just spawning the exact same thing, because look at that, there's the pair of Mark IV resource injectors, which we really don't need, but we can recycle down to get at least one circuit out of them. Here, nothing there. Part of me wants to just loot the outside and not even worry about going into the command module here, but at the same time, if there is actually something nice there this time, I would be very angry at myself. Well, I guess there is the 2 jetpacks for this suit, which is, again, nice to have backups of. Granted, we have a number of backups already, but, you know, more never hurts. Anything on top? Floor is gone. There, no, there, alright. refined. I don't even care about the refined right now. There. Ow. Not seeing much of anything. So if we literally get the exact same thing as last time, that'll make it 3 times where we get the same thing every time. I'm going to probably start skipping a lot of it whenever we see it again. Mainly going for the stuff on the outside, the circuits on the outside. These two, and I know we don't need the book holder, but it's Cthulhu. Come on, can't leave Cthulhu sit out here. All right, more helmets. Really don't need the helmets. The jetpacks are useful. The helmets not so much, especially since we have a bunch of them. Okay, come on. I feel myself starting to rush a little bit, and it's causing me to bump into more things than normal. Alright, so I think next time that we see this, I'm just going to go for the stuff on the outside. That's going to be more beneficial to us than everything else. See if I can not bump into this door. Oh my god, I didn't bump into that door. Okay. Yeah, so I did see basically the same stuff over here that we saw last time. There was the damage transmitter on top. Grab that real quick. Bam. Hop over here, grab the other damage transmitter. Then the ruptured insulator. Then the burned PDU. And that's good, we're heading out. There may be a few more things, but honestly, I'm willing to say that that's all there is. Based upon the couple times that I went here before, and this is the 3rd time that we've been here now, I'm calling that good. Where's that guy? Repressurize it all. Wait for the lights to turn on. Good enough. Take that off, and we're good to go. Drop the big guys. There we go. The small guys can go over here. We have 2 more slots over here for things. Those guys there. We're basically full up. So at this point, we don't really need a fabrication module. So let's see if we can find a fabrication module here, because I know they spawn here. Derelicts, derelicts, more derelicts, more derelicts. Let's go to this one. Gets us further over there. Second jump. God, that looks so close to the planet. Makes me nervous. Another scan. Fabrication module. Perfect. What else we got over here? So something else that I've kind of noticed is when we jumped here, it just said derelict. But there's 2 derelicts on a power supply module. So might not be a bad idea to actually jump to like every single one if you're looking for something specific. The unfortunate part now is that we don't really have a good way of attaching this except on the other side of the power module, which means that we're going to have to basically depressurize everything in order to go over to it. Which is kind of going to suck, but I mean, we could... There's a way we could deal with that, but we'll see. Actually... Oh, how absolutely perfect. This was exactly what I was thinking about doing. Getting another cargo bay module, joining that up with our current cargo bay module via the large doors, and have the other entrance, the airlock portion, going into the fabrication module. So we're taking both of these back with us. Can't get much more perfect than that. Actually, I want to... I want to go over here. This is where the mount point is. I'm going to go and repair these guys up. Before I hook up to them, because I've had it before where when you attach yourself to something, don't need to worry about that, and if it takes too much damage and blows up, it will take your ship with it, which obviously not good. Excuse me. We'll just do some quick patchwork to make sure that it will make it through our jump over there. I have no doubt it will, but you know, just to be on the safe side. You guys know me, I like to be a little bit prepared, kind of, ish, sometimes. Even if I fail, but you know, still, I try. I played a little Space Engineers today off stream, and I've noticed something interesting. Getting used to the flight mechanics in this game has made me a much better pilot in that game. But that was cool. Some more. Smoke is another dead giveaway that there's damage. So then really the only other thing we're looking for is either A, a command module, or B, another stereops. And I'm almost positive I saw other stereops spawn here. I'm going to keep looking for that as well, because that'll allow us to find our station again almost instantly, which is super nice. Another damage up here, right there. Repair the damage. Thank you. Hitbox issues. Yay. And just because I am extremely curious, I want to go inside here and see if there is anything in here. I don't know if I've actually... Oh, there's damage on the bottom that we'll have to repair since we're here. I don't think I've ever checked a fabrication module from Nimath before. So, this will be a new one for me. Maybe we did before, or no, we did before. When we first arrived and we got our CBM and industrial containers. Forgot about that. Now, if I remember from that time, there was absolutely nothing here. Just like this time. Oh well. Still fabrication module, which we need. Damage there. Good lord, burned through half of our welder already. Alright. Let's go and get this guy attached up to our cargo bay. Well, our soon-to-be cargo bay. Soon-to-be ours? However you want to call it. Ah! No, don't bounce off, grab on! There you go. Alright, so we need to... this way. Okay. Yeah, spot like that. Rotation right. Went a little bit too far. That's fine. So for those of you who weren't on last night, I was saying last night, I think what I'm going to do is starting next week, I'm actually going to start doing the actual like story missions. You know, that was probably really stupid of me because now I can't get inside at all. Oh well. We'll just take it back, dock it up, and then we're good. Unless we see another Stereops, because then I'm going to grab that on our way. Ah, no, don't rotate me. That was perfect as I was. So that allows us to free up a lot of space in here, which would be Awesome. Alright, so I want to go to this guy. Something like this. I have to adjust it when we get a little closer, but yeah, that's good. Too much, too much, too much! Oh god! Okay, fix it in the end. We're good. Alright, so next thing I want to do, where am I at? Ooh, look at that. There's a stereops right there. At least it says there is. We'll see if there actually is when I get there, because that would be absolutely perfect. Rotate. You can make it. Ah, there we go. Alright. Alright, does look like we have a decent amount of damage inside of our cargo bay module, which, you know, that's fine. Ooh, this could actually be very interesting to dock to our main module. Alright, so it looks like there is not actually a stereops here. There may have been earlier, but there is not right now, which, you know, that sucks. There's my stereops, but that's it. That would have been perfect. Get all three in one go. Oh well. Well, let's go ahead and get this set back. And it's probably going to be one of the biggest nightmares to dock ever, because I can't separate those two modules because of what I did. Because I'm a wee bit of an idiot. Unless I can open the doors from the outside. The cargo bay doors. Huh. We'll have to see. That would be awesome if I could. Alright, let's get orientation here. That's the power supply module on this side. We want to be rotate a little more like that. And then come in on this side. Yeah. And I want to make sure I give myself plenty of room, because if I bump this, it's going to be a nightmare to deal with. I feel like I'm going to be a little bit too close. No, match. Perfect. Alright, let us begin the irritating part. First off, I want to check to see if there is any way that we can get inside of here. Maybe. No. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain. Yeah. That's okay. We'll get it somehow. I hope. So I want this one. I think it is B that I want. It seems like it's actually working, so that's a plus. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Other times I've done this where it's multiple modules connected together, your right doesn't necessarily go right, it sometimes goes backwards and to the left, and it's, yeah, it's a lot of annoyance. Moved quite a bit. Need to rotate ourselves. So, let's go back over here. Now, I don't know if I'm going directly to the door or if I'm going to that hallway on the bottom. I think I have to go to the actual cargo bay doors. We shall see. According to a little mini map in the top right, it looks like I need to go to the actual cargo bay doors, which, okay. This one I'm going to take very slow because it's sometimes a little bit weird, especially since there is no guidance whatsoever. Like that ring that shows up around things to let you know that, hey, go here. Yeah, it's definitely the docking port B. Right, it says I'm basically dead on. Take it slow. Don't want to bump the station. And ah, oh, beautiful, it worked. And sesame. Perfect. Okay. Let's get our stereo stock back up. So the neat part about doing it this way is that we can actually go ahead and pressurize the fabrication module, because we got an airlock to go into it from the cargo bay module. so I'm going to take those guys too and put them in the fabrication module for now. That's another Proteus jetpack. That's all of our Proteus jetpacks. I'll keep a spare here. I should probably move out a bunch of the Mark 9s because we're not going to use them. Come on. Now then, these resource injectors, I don't see us using. A tier 1 catalyst we won't be using. The tier 4 catalyst, well, I guess we will be using one of these for a power module that we take with us to, yeah. We'll hang on to those. Match real quick.
There's a distance between us.
Get ourselves over to the other one. Excuse me.
Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice.
Yep, that is the one that I want.
I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish.
I see some damage up there on the life support module we'll need to fix up. But we will have to fix up the inside of the cargo bay module since there is a fire hazard. Alright, so we still got our welder on us. I think we stripped out everything that we want to take out. Probably going to take a bunch of these refined resource containers out because if we're going to be going out to Athnar, however we pronounce it, probably going to want to have a little bit of space. A little annoying. That's good. We can make it work. Alright, so we are back down to being mostly empty again, which is awesome. Helmet on. I'm actually going to... they need to be refilled. Okay. Excuse me. Let's deal with all of these things because they take up a lot of space. This way. Okay, next one. Alright, so we got those all cleared out. Let's get these last two refilled. Power's good on them, which is awesome. This guy. Oop, wait a minute. Oh. Well, good thing we grabbed this other one because we are out of oxygen. I mean, we have oxygen around. It's not like we're completely out, but Firm. Alright, so we're good there. Yeah, we've got 300 oxygen on the stereops that we don't necessarily need. We've also got another 200 here. We will need to... I'm going to put the nitrogen over here because I do want more air to pressurize our fabrication module. Get this stuff repaired in here. Annoying you have to crouch for that one, but okay. And we'll have to get this guy refilled before we leave. Okay. Don't see any other damage around at the time, and actually let's just get this refilled right away. Otherwise I will forget. Okay. I'm guessing this is just like the other one where there is nothing inside, it's just the resources, raw resources. That's what it looks like. Yep. Okay. So damage there. Target is 88. Should be up to 100% after this one. Perfect. Check this stuff. Nothing there. Alright. So now our fabrication module. Let's go ahead and get to work on breaking this stuff down. I'll break down our burden PDU. That's 50 units. And a second burn PDU. Most positive we did. We'll find it. There's another 50. Got 100. One more of these. 34, 68, yeah. Basically full on that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these into one of the industrial containers for storage, because we can actually take that with us fairly easily. Now, we can't actually recycle just as jettison Cthulhu. We don't want to jettison Cthulhu. We want to keep Cthulhu. You know, I'm going to go back up to the ship and I'm going to find a burn PDO, and I'm like, God dang it. Alright. This is a Mark 1 catalyst. We don't care about it. It can go away. The Mark 4 resource injector. Okay. Wow, that is terrible returns. Okay, whatever. So, something that I want to do real quick, I want to make a pair of carbon filters. Are right there. Alright. We want 60 and 50. Alright. And these will go on the stereops and we should be good to go. Something else to look at. We do have Got enough helium-3 to make a warp cell. We don't have enough carbon filters because we're making the carbon fibers because we're making carbon filters. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of looting to make sure that we have a full warp cell to get back to the main system, so that way we can continue on with the storyline. Granted, that's not till this weekend or maybe Monday at the latest, but one more of these. That is bright. I wish they would add a polarization option. So again, we are basically good on this outpost now, except for some way of quickly getting back here after we relog into the server. Because right now we have to scan it down every time, which is kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. Alright, so we got those. I keep reclosing these because I'm going to be pressurizing it fairly soon. Cthulhu can go and sit with the other Cthulhu. There we go. Yeah. Let's go up to the ship again real quick and check for that other burned PDU. I think I know where it is. Yeah, all warp cells. Warp cells. Yeah. I don't know where it is. Oh. Literally right in front of me, staring me in the face. Sometimes, I swear. Alright. That guy back. Close. Pressurize. Actually, before I do that, 250. No, there's not enough. I was hoping I was going to have enough air to pressurize the fabrication module, but that requires at least like 400 something. So, yeah, that's not happening. Not right now. So this time I'm just going to leave the entire thing open. I might just close this one door when I come back out because that I'd pressurize everything else. No, I wouldn't. Carbon filter, carbon fibers. What does it take to make a warp cell? 50? We do not have 50. On plus note, we've got 22 circuits here, which is awesome. I'm gonna close that one. Yeah. Thought it was damaged there. Drop off the suit because I don't really care about it right now. Good. Good. Okay. Alright, get these guys in here and turn that guy on. That'll keep us at 100% for a while. So, one of the things that we do want to get is some more of the shattered plating. Not really a reason to scan right now, but I'm going to anyway. Warp to that guy. Second warp.
Yes, we're back really down. I'm a modern Tokyo stereo. My headphones slot studio. I'm keeping it OG. You can't fool me though. You're around with a real pro.
We're just going right up next to the planet, not through the planet.
Compare us with zombies. We always ready for action. The beats banging around the world for your satisfaction. Don't ask questions. Hold your head until the beat drop. The new school is not about the beat.
Ah, lovely. Debris field. I don't want to be in a debris field. Why did I jump into a debris field? I would loot these, but I just really don't want to be looting in a debris field because, yeah, reasons. It seems like a pretty tame debris field right now, but I don't want to press my luck. Real quick, let's just do another scan. This guy showed up. This guy showed up. Okay. So, this one's CRM. Yeah, we'll go for this guy. And then we'll get both of the derelicts when we're over there. Nice and close, so it's nice and easy to loot both of them quick. And yep. Oh, oh. Somehow managed to go fast enough to where I couldn't match for a second there. Not bad. Alright. Let's go. Alright, see what? Broken armature? 2? 3? Good lord. Apparently they want us to have alloys here. Alloys are like the easiest thing to get. You're gonna have loads of them. Shattered plating, other broken armature. That's all 5 for this height. I am upside down for this. That's okay. There, raw resources, don't really care that much. Mark 1 resource injector, do not care. Just stay here, it's not even worth taking. Nothing there. Alright, let's go get the other one now. Over there. What is that? Looks like a broken armature just sitting out away from anything. That's extremely odd. Don't think I have ever seen that before, but okay. Shattered plating, another broken armature. Amateur, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Shattered plate, 2 shattered platings. Perfect. The carbon fibers we need. Okay, another shattered plating. Another shattered plating. Alright, and that's all 6 for this one. Another resource injector, probably a Mark 1. Tier 1, however you want to pronounce, or whatever you want to call it. Yep. You can tell by the color of the name. Another battery, you know, I'm gonna take it because we don't have enough batteries yet for our mining ship. But as you can see, you can literally just go out and loot enough to where you don't actually have to mine. So, but if you're looking for a lot of a specific resource, mining is your best bet. Alright, there's that. Let's continue the search. Alright, so we did a scan earlier. Let's try, say... up over here. This little 6-second jump, which I didn't actually initialize. Where was it I was going? Come on, heck out of the way. Five-second jump, initialize, there we go. Somehow I managed to misclick and not click on initialize. My bad. power supply module and a derelict. Nothing really that I want there. I'm really just looking for another Stereops. I saw one there. And I don't even know if we're gonna find one. What's that? Oh, custom orbit. Look at that. Let's try it. Thrilling gameplay. You jump around and not do much. Yay. At the very least, we got ourselves a second storage cargo module today and fabrication module, which I'm gonna call that a win. We've also got a lot of stuff to begin re-outfitting this base, like as far as alloys of carbon fibers and circuits. In fact, we're doing great on circuits. The cargo bay module. Let's just jump over there quick. We'll loop around the planet, and if we find something that we want to take with us, especially like another Stereops, awesome. If not, then I'm probably just going to call it a day, because I'm really tired today. I got an early day tomorrow, too. Yay! I should be able to play quite a bit tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm really planning on going to Athnar and setting up a full base there. We know that we can get the cargo bay modules, fabrication modules, power supply modules, and life support modules. Maybe not the life support. Here in Nimath. I know that there's command modules over in Athnar. I'm pretty sure there's life support modules over there as well. So we'll be good to, at the very least, start a base. It'll probably be a little bit more interesting to get everything that we need there. We might have to jump back here, but we'll see. Just to grab modules and whatnot. So that's one of the main reasons why I really wanted to get a decent setup here. So that way we could actually make the warp cells that we need in order to be able to move around as we please. Things aren't quite as easy to come by out here as they are in Bether. In Bether, it's absolutely trivial to go ahead and just get whatever you want. You can go out, hey, I'm gonna go out mining, and come back after an hour with 2,000 helium-3, and you know that's the problem. Derelict, not what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. I think we'll do one more jump to like here. We'll see how it goes. But other than that, we'll just take everything back, refine it down, get a warp cell made so that way we have one, and we can't actually jump. Glorious. Looks like we are looting the derelict. Gotta wait for our solar cells to regenerate a little bit more power. Yay! Although... no, closer to it. I just saw us drop from 7% to 6%, which is bothering me. Now to 5%. Let's turn those off quick. What do we got going on here? Okay, let's shut that down. Get our helmet on. I think it's no sun exposure? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're coming back onto the correct side, so we'll have sun exposure soon. So let's just go and do a little bit of looting, and we should have sun exposure by then. So, dump a bunch of crap off. Good enough. You know, I had said depressurize. Why did it not depressurize? Because I closed out of it? Oh. Never mind. That's annoying. But okay. So what happened was I had air left over in my air tank here that we had made back when we were still attached to the life support module. So from my understanding, it kind of splits power and air into all connected inventories. So with that in mind, it pushed additional air into the tanks of the Stereops while the Stereops was still pressurized. Meaning, we can't actually fully depressurize the Stereops right now. So we don't want to actually take enough damage to where it would force depressurize it, because then it would just be lost air. We couldn't quickly depressurize the ship, so we didn't lose much. And there's another broken armature just floating in the air. That's really weird. And this looks weird. Strange. Okay, whatever. Not seeing anything there. What else we got? Anything? Anything at all? A small garbage. Oh, nothing. Nope, nothing here. Lame. So, does it at least have anything better as far as route to break down? Shattered plating. There's shattered plating over here. Two of them, it looks like. Well, we are completely good on alloys and carbon fibers. Holy crap. Broken armature over there. Two of them. That one. I looked at this side already, didn't I? Did not. Nothing there. There's this spot here, which has a shattered plating. Really wish I could pick up those PDUs. That would be absolutely incredible, but unfortunately, that's not an option. So that's everything that we can loot off from here. It's got more stuff to break down. what we could do.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass.
We could go over and dock up with the power module, remotely start up the reactor from here. That'll give us an extra 500 power output. We're at 14% right now. Another quick scan, see if there's anything around worth grabbing. No, alright. I think this was the one that I said I was going to jump too quick. Apparently, we still don't have enough power. So, go ahead and do what I said just a second ago. So from my understanding, they will be changing around the loot tables for all the different planets. So what you're seeing you get right now might not actually be what is here in the next patch. It might be. I don't really know. I just know that they said that they need to do a full review of all the loot across everything. So I'm guessing that means that they're going to be revising what you get from where. Okay. So looking at the docking ports, I need to go down. Way too far. Oh, are you kidding me? Debris field? Nope, I am not going to be docking up with that guy in a debris field. Ew, spank you. I won't be able to do a jump anyway. Alright, let's just head back and process everything and be done for the night. So while that is warping, I'm going to prep for taking everything back. I don't think that is okay. Lag here right now. Okay. Okay. That is everything that I'm going to go break down. So, I think correct. Stupid sun, get out of my face. Okay, I see where I'm at now. No, apparently I don't see where I'm at because, yeah, I need to go. Derp-a-derp. Thank you for being so bright, son. You're annoying. I think for this, yeah, that's what I want. Alright. Now, what we can do... Helmet on. I'm going to fully depressurize this area. We're going to go over to verification module. We actually have enough to do this now. And we are going to pressurize that area. It's fully depressurized. Pressurize the airlock. No, not that one. Must be the prep room. Yeah. Okay. We'll get those pressurized up so we can actually work in the fabrication module without any issues. Don't have to be wasting oxygen. They're both running. Those are both basically dead. Okay. That'd be a good spot to put that second Mark IV resource injector instead of just wasting it. Oh well. I thought I had more room. There. Now I have room. The door, and let us go. Ah! Too far! Go.
Am I safe for walking out on us? Or am I losing
Close.
time?
Pressurize.
Too many games. Now all our chips are lost.
Awesome.
Luck was not enough.
Okay. Four armatures, 4 of the shattered plating, just like we did last time. Alright, empty out the fabrication area. Actually, while we're just sitting here waiting, or processing and everything I should say, let's get to work on a warp cell, because that takes a while. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to be exact. I'm sorry, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Wow. A 420 on the mind. Alright. Out. Okay. Oh, the fun of breaking everything down. but it's so useful to have all the resources available whenever we need. And we go empty that again into our industrial container. And break down the last three. Alright, that's all taken care of. Finish moving all these up there, and we've got a lot of stuff here available to us. Awesome. And that's got a minute left. New trades. Check to make sure that everything's emptied out. Alright, our warp cell is now ready for our trip to Athnar tomorrow. I think we pulled everything out of the ship that we wanted out. Oh, artificial gravity. Huh. Completely missed that before. Let's go ahead and replace our resource injector over here. Honestly, I don't think it actually does anything for the air generator. I would love for it to, but I don't think it actually does anything. And that also reminds me, we have to run back out to the ship. That does not look right, but okay. We gotta get those carbon filters from up here. We could have just made a couple more, but eh. I'm lazy tonight. So these guys, basically 100%. They're like 99%. Place these guys, that guy. Got 15% left. You're as good as dead as far as I'm concerned. Pop those out. Come on. Nope. Alright, so that's all running good. You've got the Mark IV in you. Not like really do anything, but you know. Yeah, that is everything. Take that off. We've got our warp cell ready for tomorrow to go to Athnar and have some fun. But with that, I am going to call it a night here. If I can... That's not the right one. That's the one I want. Hey! Okay. So, thank you all for joining me. Hope you all have a good night, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Later.